pretty busy at Pocono Raceway in Long Pond this week, and today was no different. Before the big race kicks off on Saturday, the track will be hosting the Pocono 200, an event in the 2013 ARCA Racing Series. Today, about 20 drivers had the chance to test out their ARCA cars on the tricky triangle. Now, if you didn't know, the ARCA Series is considered a minor but professional league of stock car racing. It's just a few steps below NASCAR, so it can be used as a springboard to racing with the big boys. One driver at the track today knows what it's like to live the NASCAR life because his father is Bill Elliott, one of NASCAR's greats. But 17-year-old Chase Elliott, he's ready to make a name for himself.
It's definitely a different place. I mean, obviously, it's a very unique racetrack. A lot of guys really like this place. I know my dad had a lot of success here, and it's cool we're able to come here to the ARCA Series. It's obviously different, you know, and I said it my first laps on the track. The front straightaway is longer than any track I've ever raced on before, so it's a very, very different feel for me, and I'm glad we have this test day to try to get used to it.
Of course, we had to ask if his dad had any advice for him.
Not really. The place has changed a lot. He never raced on the new configurations, so things are definitely different than when they were when he raced here back a handful of years ago. So a lot of it's going to be kind of me trying to figure out what we need, and hopefully we'll get there today.
Also racing on Saturday, Brian Cartwrighter. He's not originally from the area, but is now living in Orangeville, Columbia County.
Twin Bridge is where we're really close to in Forks Farm. The Benton area and Ricketts Glen, it's just, love the country. The views are wonderful. We live on a farm area, and the people are really nice. It's just a great atmosphere around here. Love Columbia County.
Even though he's raced at Pocono 5 times before, Cartwrighter talked about how important test day is, not just for figuring out the track, but figuring out the cars.
We're trying new things. We changed intakes, doing different things with the weights in the car, just different adjustments, tweaking the front end geometry around to get the car settled down. The track's really smooth since they repaved it here, so we just got to get everything working right and get the tire temps. There's a lot of different things that go in, physics and all that with the geometry on the front end to get it to work.
200 ARCA Racing Series event starts at 1 p.m. on Saturday. And while the party in the Poconos is going on, Sunday is also the Pennsylvania State Sportsman Association State Shooting Competition in Elysburg. Students in the Hazleton Area School District's Sport Shooting Club were preparing for Sunday's contest at Whitetail Preserve in Black Creek Township this afternoon. The club's advisor, Bill Duffy, said 4 teams will be competing in the trap shooting event, an event that the Hazleton Area Sport Shooting Club has done very well in the past.
We've had quite a few state championship squads, and hopefully this Sunday we're going to be having at least 2 championship squads, and there is a possibility we could have 4. The shooters have really been working hard. They've been doing what they need to do in order to achieve to the best of their abilities.
And while the team is pretty accurate, the Cougars' competition is pretty tough.
Competition is tremendous. Last year, our senior varsity squad shot the best that I've ever seen them shoot. They averaged, out of 100 targets, they averaged almost 97 targets per shooter, and yet they only took 2nd place. So the competition is keen, and our school being a high school team is a little tough to compete sometimes against the regular gun club teams because they can take it from a little bit bigger geographic area. We always have to just take it from people within our high school area.
Well, we want to wish good luck to all the shooters this weekend, and we will let you know how they do on Monday. And it is now down to 2 area high schools left in the PIAA state baseball and softball playoffs. It's the 2nd round for both, including the Tamaqua Blue Raiders baseball squad, who will be playing Abington Heights tomorrow afternoon. That one's at 4 p.m. at Bloomsburg University. That matchup will be broadcast live on 105.5 WMGH. And for the girls, it's Holy Redeemer, the Lady Royals. They will be playing at Patriots Park in Allentown against Conwell Egan in AA. That first pitch scheduled for 3 p.m. Reports are saying a number of MLB players are in pretty big trouble for their part in taking performance-enhancing drugs. That's coming up in the second half of sports. Until then, stick around. Lisa Sugart's coming right back to the desk.